welcome back to my channel. In this video, in this new setup, I hope you guys like it. I wanted to talk to you guys about how to create good habits. This is basically my second review of Atomic Habits and how to apply its principle into making good habits for yourself. My first video was how to get rid of bad habits, but this one is gonna focus on how to building good habits. For example, if you want to start working out, start doing yoga, especially after a certain age, it becomes really hard to make good habits for yourself, to create them for yourself. So this video is gonna break everything down for you, and it's gonna make it so much easier for you to start getting into the new routine that you're looking to achieve. Coming right up.
3, 2, 1.
Here we go. By the way, if you guys are new here, my name is Seppi. I've lost over 50 pounds over the past few years, and I've been able to stick with it. Most importantly, my new passion is to help you guys achieve healthy, sustainable weight loss goals. So if that's something you guys are into, make sure you consider subscribing, hit the like button and the bell button so you never miss a video from me. Initially, I wanted to talk to you guys how it might feel like if you're trying to create a new habit, whether it is doing yoga or working out, whatever it is. You're gonna decide to do it from Monday, for example, right? And when you wake up on a Monday morning, depending on your mental state, you might take two different actions. Number one is that you're actually gonna start working out. You're gonna get your sweat on, you're gonna get really tired. And the number two is that you're gonna fall into your old habit and you're gonna say, you know what, I don't feel like it today, I'm gonna do it tomorrow. Remember, both of these actions that you're going to take are totally normal. You're human, and depending on your mental state and where you are in life, you're going to make either one of these decisions, right? And interestingly enough, either you take the path 1 or path 2, they're both wrong. This is what we're going to learn when we read Atomic Habit, because it teaches us the principle of building better new habits. If you've seen this video of mine, which is the first video I made on Atomic Habit, I talk about how to get rid of the bad habit of buying a cookie from Starbucks on your way home from work. And in this video, I want to teach you how to create a habit of exercising every single day. You know, James Clear talks about something that's called the habit loop. With a habit loop, there is a cue which triggers craving, which motivates a response, leads to a reward, and ultimately goes back to the cue. So in this video, I wanted to talk to you guys about the habits loop and how we could use this to create these good habits. The first thing that James Clear talks about is to make the cue very visible. So you have to be looking at something directly that reminds you of the goal that you set for yourself the night before. So if your goal is to work out after work when you come home, you need to be looking at something that reminds you of that, right? So some of the things that you could do is to maybe fold your clothes or put your workout clothes in the bathroom, so when you come home from work, you're washing your hands, you'll be reminded of that. Some of the other things that you could do is to take your workout clothes to work with you, or have your mat rolled out in front of the TV. Have your setup ready so when you come home, you are reminded and you have no choice but to look at that, so you're reminded of your goals. When I opened Helix Academy in 2019, I was a morning person and I was used to working out in the afternoons. I really had to create a habit of working out earlier in the mornings because my afternoons were booked, because that's when students come into the center, right? They start coming at 4 p.m. So my goal was to start working out in the morning, and it was so hard for me. I had to create a habit of going to bed earlier, waking up earlier, and all of that. That took a while, but I planned it a year before I actually opened Helix. So I had a really good amount of time to get used to that. But working out in the morning was different because I felt like I didn't have enough energy. I could wake up early, but I couldn't really work out and do legs, for example, at 5 a.m. So that's something I had to do, and in order to create that habit, I actually used this method. I folded my clothes, I put it in the bathroom, so when I woke up and I washed my face, I had no choice but, you know, changing into clothes and then get ready for the gym. And now when I look at it now, I'm so glad that I did it properly back then, and I read this book, and this book has helped me so much to create these habits because I started small, I strategized it, and I stuck to it. So the second principle of the habits loop is to make the craving attractive. How do we do that? It has to be fun. Your workout can't be boring. It has to be fun. It has to be something that you really like. I started with Zumba and dancing, so that's something I really enjoy doing. Even though I'm really bad at dancing, I cannot learn steps to a dance if my life depended on it, but that's what I started with, and it was really fun. I didn't have to think about it. I was moving around and I was, getting my sweat on. My advice to you is to find something you really, really enjoy doing. No, I mean really. Your goal is not to lose weight. Your goal is to really creating the habits. What does that mean? It means that when you wake up, you start putting on the clothes and you start getting into the working out position without even thinking about it. Your goal should be just creating that instead of really focusing on the workout and what you're getting done out of the workout. And I think that's what most people do, and they get frustrated. So my advice to you is to stick to something that you really enjoy doing and it's really fun for you, instead of jumping into something that's really hardcore and it's going to be really hard on your body and make you really tired and frustrated. This brings me to my next point, which is number 3, making the response easy. You have to make your workouts really easy in the beginning. I know it feels really good to start working out crazy, start sweating, following these really, really hard workouts. It feels nice and it might work in the short term. You're gonna start losing weight because you're cutting your calories, you're working out so hard, but it's not sustainable. My whole channel is about making this sustainable for you. So when you actually do the cue and trigger and you're making it more fun and attractive, you have to make sure it's super easy for you to stick to. Why do I say that? The reason that most of us quit working out after a while is because we get tired of it. Your brain is designed to help your body to take the path of least resistance, which is the path that your body is gonna spend the least amount of energy. You wanna be comfortable. Your brain wants you to be comfortable. It doesn't want you to start working out all of a sudden. So when you put it under so much pressure and you're working out so hard all of a sudden, it will trick you in so many different ways for you to be convinced to take the path of least resistance and stop working out. This might sound a little controversial because we have been taught that if you want to lose weight, you have to get serious. You have to start eating less. You have to start working out hard. Sure, but we're creatures. If we've put on weight, we're creatures that have bad habits. We need to break those habits and create those new habits. It's very, very rare that somebody just wakes up tomorrow morning and all of a sudden becomes an athlete and starts eating less. You have to make sure the response is very easy. You have to make sure you're not cutting your calories all of a sudden. You have to follow a sustainable weight loss program as opposed to a sudden one and a rapid one. Unless, of course, if you want to lose weight for a wedding or events that you have to go to. But other than that, if you want to lose weight and be healthy and make it sustainable, this is what you have to do. You have to make the response very easy, not so hard. So stop following all of these crazy workout programs. Just do a little bit of a workout in the mornings every single day instead of just adding everything all at once. Now, the last part of the habits loop is to make the rewards satisfying. Now, if your goal is to lose weight, food cannot be, and I repeat, food cannot be a reward for your workouts. So make sure you find another reward, and we're going to talk about that in a little bit. But when you're having a good workout, make sure you don't reward yourself with food. I personally dislike it when people use the word reward or treat for unhealthy food. Pizza is not a reward, it's not a treat. It's something you can have on moderation. But if you're trying to lose weight, you have to stick to a plan. Your cheat meals are planned. It's not something that you can just randomly reward yourself with. If you use positive words to describe unhealthy food, and I'm not saying pizza or ice cream is bad and you should never have it. I have it not on a regular basis, but I allow myself to enjoy them when I'm at a party or when I go out. I'm not telling you to turn into Buddha all of a sudden overnight. But what I'm saying is that when you use those words to describe those types of food, your brain is going to associate that with something good. So whenever you do something good, when you work out or when you achieve something, your brain's automatically going to convince you to have unhealthy food. Let's get real, guys. Unhealthy food like pizza, ice cream, and things that have added sugar and unhealthy fat in them is not good for your body on a molecular level. It's not good for your cells. It's not good for your immune system. It makes your body weak. So it's not good for you. Let's stop using words like treats and rewarding ourselves with these types of food. So that's something I wanted to mention. I hope you guys take it with a grain of salt. As I mentioned, I'm not saying you should stop eating all of this food, but I'm just saying use the right words. I call it a cheat meal. Let's say if I'm gonna have something like that, so my brain doesn't think, oh my God, Seppi, you worked out today, you did so well today, you achieved this, you achieved that, let's go have pizza, let's go out and have wings. I don't associate those things together, but I still will enjoy whatever I want to enjoy at the right time. Now that we're talking about cheat meals, I've had so many nights, and I still do have, that I go overboard with my food sometimes. I have pizza, cheesecakes, things like that. I've made a few videos over here that you guys can watch that helps you recover from those nights. For the rest of the video, I wanted to give you guys 3 bonus points on how to make this whole thing a lot easier for yourself so you can create better, healthier habits. The first one is a 5-second rule. From the second that you make a decision that you want to start losing weight or start working out tomorrow, you have to act on it within 5 seconds. I'm not kidding. You have that window to start taking action, because tomorrow your old habits are going to kick in and you're going to follow your daily routine. If you want to do something, you have to take action right away. So let's say you're sitting on a couch, you just had a slice of pizza or a whole pizza. I'm not judging. Afterwards, deciding that, you know what, I'm done with this. From tomorrow, I want to take action. I want to start working out in the morning. So what you want to do is to get up right at that second, fold your workout clothes and put it in the bathroom right at that second, because if you don't act on it right away, you're going to forget all about it tomorrow if you're feeling tired. Another thing you can do if your goal is, for example, meal prep for tomorrow, you have to make sure you order the containers, for example, or maybe cook the rice at least and put it aside, something like that, that sets you on the right path for tomorrow. So my second tip for this video is to always follow a program and a plan. Even professional athletes that pretty much know what they're doing every single day, they follow a coach's diet and a workout plan. So for us, if you're starting out, it's very, very important and crucial to follow a plan. A plan will pick you up on the days that you're not feeling like yourself. If you have the money to invest in a personal trainer, even better. That's somebody that can actually push you every single day, that will help you achieve your goals. But if you don't, make sure you purchase the plan online and follow that. A workout plan is something that I'm working on creating for you guys, but I have a free nutrition plan that you can download from the link in the description below. It's absolutely free, as I mentioned. You could follow it. It will teach you how to get rid of the bad habits and how to create good habits. And it also comes with a 7-day meal plan that you can apply. It has all the good nutritional food in there, and it's very, very basic and simple. And I hope you guys enjoy it. Make sure you download it and let me know what you think of it, okay? My third bonus tip is habit stacking, which I actually took from the Atomic Habit, and it's really helped me with so many different things. But the most important one is brushing my Pomeranian teeth. My Pomeranian has really bad teeth. Pomeranians all do. So my decision was to make sure that he has healthy teeth, to brush his teeth every day. If you have a dog, you know how hard it is to stick to it, because it's a very traumatic experience for them. They don't like the brush to be in their mouth, and I don't really trust the other things that you put in their mouth, so I want to actually brush it myself because they have really bad teeth. I decided that every time I take him out, for a walk, when we come back, I'm gonna brush his teeth. So as soon as we come home, I pick him up, I take him to the bathroom, and I brush his teeth. And the habit has been stuck with me for the past 3 years, and I've been doing it consistently every single time. And it's really interesting that I noticed that this habit stacking really does work, because on the days that I don't take him out, if someone else takes him out on a walk, or if it's too cold and we're stuck at home, I notice that I don't brush his teeth. So I know I do brush it because I stack these habits together. Alright, I'm done with another video, and I hope you guys loved it. If you did, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe, and hit the bell button so you never miss a video from me. I'm so grateful for every single subscriber, every single day. I really appreciate it. I'm so glad to be sharing this journey with you guys. I'll see you guys in the next video. Thank you. Bye-bye.